So we are calling McDonald's right now. We're calling McDonald's 800 number right now because yesterday.
Calling about the BTS merchandise. Press 1. Otherwise, please stay on the line.
Yesterday I waited 1 hour for food because I used a mobile app instead of going through drive-through because I didn't have a vehicle. Because I didn't have a vehicle, I couldn't drive through the vehicle. So the only way that I was able to order food at McDonald's is use the app, which is great that they had that option, kind of, but it didn't really work. Literally waited outside of McDonald's for literally an hour yesterday waiting for food. So we're gonna call today. Everybody was like saying you should call McDonald's, you should complain, you should get some free food. So a lot of people saying I deserve free food because literally I use the latest app and everything else, and it still wasn't working. So I don't know what to say.
Thank you for calling McDonald's. If you are calling about the BTS merchandise,
What
press 1.
BTS? They selling BTS.
Otherwise, please stay on the line.
That's funny. Am I? I guess I'm the slave,
Are you
right?
calling
And
about
they're
the
the
McDonald's
master.
mobile app, the My McDonald's Rewards program, or something else?
Something else.
Thanks. Are you calling to provide feedback about a recent experience with a McDonald's restaurant?
Yes.
What was the date of the visit or experience?
September 3rd.
Sorry, I didn't get that. What was the date of the visit or experience?
September 3rd.
What was the time of the visit or experience? Please specify AM or PM.
PM.
Sorry, I didn't get that. What's the time of the visit or experience? Please specify AM or PM.
PM.
In order to assist you faster, please help us find the store location you visited. If you have your receipt from this visit, just say receipt. If you do not have the receipt, please say continue without it.
Receipt.
From the top of the receipt, please say the 5-digit restaurant store number, including leading zeros. Continue without it.
Actually, I don't even know the number. I was
How did
gonna
you
pause.
place your order? You can say something like at the counter or in the drive-thru.
Mobile app.
How did you receive your order? You
Mobile.
can say something like at the counter.
Mobile app.
Sorry, I didn't catch that. Please say at the counter, table service, curbside, drive-thru, carry-out, or delivery.
Mobile app.
Okay, one last question for you. In a few words, can you tell me what your feedback is about?
I waited a long time.
Thank you for that information. Your call will be recorded for training and quality assurance. If your call is about your restaurant experience, the recording may be shared with the restaurant operations team. One moment while I transfer you to the next available representative. Your call is very important to us and will be answered in the order it was received.
Alright, so yeah, I waited like an hour for the restaurant. I got the receipt right here. This is the receipt right here, if anybody interested.
Thank you for calling McDonald's. My name is Bria. May I help you?
Yeah, I had a issue yesterday. I was noticing that you had wasn't really working that well, so I decided to you know, so I waited like an hour for the food, and it took me 20 minutes to load up the app, and then once I able to load up the app and make an order, it took them another uh 20 minutes for them to give me my food. I had to um I had to contact the people that work there. I had to knock on the door and be like, "Hey, when are you guys going to get me the food?" And then 10 minutes later, they finally get me the food after I like got in contact with the manager and complained. So like yeah, so it took like 30 minutes for me to get my food. 20 minutes I waited outside in the in the spot they number seven. It was number seven, and then so yeah, it took me over an hour to get food yesterday. Um,
All right, sir, and I really do apologize about that. Can you please tell me, is this a mobile order or was this ordered at the drive-thru?
this was a mobile app order.
Okay, can you please give me your first and last name and record of our call?
Yes, my first name is Eric. My last name is Brown.
Okay, Eric, can I have the phone number for you?
Um,
Okay, thank you so much for that information. Can you please tell me which restaurant did you visit on this occasion? If you have the address or the store number of the restaurant, either one will work perfectly fine.
I got the receipt right here. Um, on the receipt it says it should say a time. Um, it was about
Yes.
seven, about 7 o'clock last night, but I'm trying to see if the receipt have time on it. Um, maybe I can check the time of the email.
Well, the receipt that you received last night
Okay,
for
I
the
got
email
it.
should have some other.
I got 21:09:03 T 21:20. So it was at 21:20 at night, military time.
Okay, so that's about 9 o'clock, and I think that's about 9:20. Is that
Yeah.
correct?
Yes.
And this was last night on the third.
Yeah, last night. I tried to call then, but the customer service it says it wasn't open. So I was just like, geez.
All right. All right. Again, sir, I really do apologize about your experience, but I definitely will be happy to go ahead and share your information over with the owners organization, and I hope that someone will be able to um, get the issue looked into as soon as possible. All right,
Yeah,
sir?
because I waited an hour for the food, and when I was experiencing issues with the app, I decided since I had a YouTube channel, I will um did a live stream of it. So I have video proof of the whole incident on my YouTube channel. Um,
Okay.
and and a lot of my subscribers says I should deserve like some type of food or something because literally, you know, when I worked at McDonald's, usually what they do is if you had to wait more than a minute in a drive-through, is usually free. I don't know if you guys still do something like that, but I still paid for the food, and I didn't get the food I ordered last night for free or anything. So I'm like, I feel like I entitled to some compensation or something.
All right, sir. And again, I really do apologize about that, but I have put in a request for someone from the owners organization to contact you regarding the matter, and that compensation or reimbursement will come from the owners organization directly because that is not something that I can handle.
Okay.
All right. Okay, and once again, sir, I really do apologize about that, but it does seem as if I have all of the information that I do need to go ahead and send your case over to the correct department as well as the owners organization. So if there's not anything else that I can help you with, it was really a pleasure on helping you, and thank you so much for
I
following
think
me.
I think it was more of the corporate fault because I asked them what took so long. Is they said, I'm sorry, we are having problems with the app. the app ain't working. It was the issues with the app, not that individual organization, but it's a issue with the app itself. You know,
Okay.
because
So what's
when I order food through drive-through or through other means other than the app, have great service. But the problem was that the app wasn't working, and they told me that, and that's what they expressed to me. I'm really sorry. We always constantly having problems with the app, and um, and I understood that because the app or what that I took 20 minutes for the app to open, and then they said that they didn't get my order, and that what took so long, and then they couldn't find it, the order on, so
okay,
that.
so now you're saying that they didn't receive the order?
They didn't. I ordered it, and then they didn't receive it. That's why.
Okay, so
That's why it took 20. That's why it took so long because the app. They did the app. There was a problem with the app that they didn't receive
right.
the order,
Okay,
and they and I had to show them the receipt for the order, and then they had to look for it, and that's what took so long.
Mm-hmm. All right. Well, sir, I really do apologize about that once again. And again, it will go the same way. I will still have to send your case over to the owners organization so that they can.
But I just want to specify that it's not the location fault that the app malfunctioned, and it was just the application. No, it was a complete fault of the application. I could have went to.
Okay.
I have similar experiences with the app at other locations.
Mm-hmm.
Locations.
Right,
Yeah, I've been to several locations across the country and tried to use the app, and they seem like they have a same similar experience. So it's not just, they're not limited to just this one store.
Yes, sir. Okay. And so I have documented your feedback, and I will definitely be happy to go ahead and share that with the correct departments. Okay, sir.
Okay. It's not, yeah, because I feel like I have similar feedback with people on my channel express that they have. Yeah, I mean, I just saying that you guys just fix your app, okay? And um um so and it's not the fault of the actual individual location. Should be held responsible for application that they didn't even design.
Right.
I mean,
Right.
they don't have any. They have they're not app developers. The owners of
Mm-hmm.
the people at the local level are not the people designing the app, and
Right.
so they shouldn't be held responsible for the fact that it doesn't
Absolutely.
work. So
Right. And again, sir, I will definitely be happy to go ahead and share your feedback with the correct departments as well as the owners organization. Okay.
okay. Yeah, because
All right,
it not the owner of the individual establishment should be held responsible because of a mishap with the corporate.
Absolutely. And so at this time, I would definitely be happy to go ahead and share your case over with our app development team, and so that they can look into your case as well as the owners organization. Okay, sir?
Okay.
All right. So if there's not anything else that I can help you with at this time, it was really a pleasure on helping you, and thank you so much for calling McDonald's. Also, there is a brief survey on how I handled your call, so if you could just please stay on the line after I disconnect and take that survey for me, it would be greatly appreciated.
All right. Thank you.
Have a good day.
All right. So it's funny. They're literally blaming the owner of the restaurant because they didn't give me the food. So it's crazy. So I think that there's this whole thing about like there's a two sides of McDonald's. Right? There's the individual location that is the franchise, right? So the France, what McDonald's does is it lease McDonald's buy buildings, right? They and they lease it out to owners, and they manage the individual locations. But what's crazy is that anything that does go wrong is they put on blame of the individual location of the restaurant, right? So like, and it's really crazy. Like, like they design a really bad ice cream machine that breaks down and really costs a lot to repair. I guess you guys could look that up, right? So the ice cream machine is been there's a whole like documentary about the ice cream and how the ice cream machine is unreliable, right? For industrial machine for thing and how it have over, I think, you know, several percentage of all your felling. So they're like, I forget what they say, 10% of locations or something like that. I have to look through the documentary, but there's a lot more than should be down at any given time. And the cost of repairing these machines are expensive, and they have to be repaired by a certified, company. And the company had a contract with McDonald's, but the company that had a contract with McDonald's, yeah, well, they have contract with the corporate office, and then the local office has to be responsible for paying, and that's company literally only staying in business because of the contact that they have with McDonald's. It's the corporate war is ridiculous. Um, but hopefully they get this resolved. The corporate, McDonald's. I just really get upset when the corporate McDonald's literally blaming the local McDonald's because like literally this wasn't their fault. It wasn't the local McDonald's that they did everything they can. They didn't realize that I was out. They thought I was just hanging out, squatting on the front lawn. They didn't realize that I was actually in the process of ordering food. So you know, I had to be like, "Hey man, where's my food at?" And I'm like, "What? Food?" Yeah, fries are great when they're hot. But yeah, well, I'm gonna get off here. I gotta go down. I'm going to the state fair. I couldn't make it a Burning Man. I'm still trying to get my bus fixed. Trying to get it moved out of the mechanic shop we're at right now. They kind of told me that they like it gone from the place that it's at right now. So I'm working on trying to get a tow truck to tow it to, and our, there's other videos, but actually, since Yeah Man is here as his local mechanic in Detroit, I thought I talk a little bit about that. How we are trying to get it moved to a mechanic shop, possibly in Ann Arbor. Um, but we're not. I'm not quite sure. I've been having difficulties with that. What the bus needs is a fuel system flush. So the whole fuel system needs to be gone through. There's water in the tank. I don't have a gas cap. We try, So then I had replaced the carburetor. The new carburetor haven't been tuned, and so yeah, and there might be a kink in the fuel line going to the carburetor because then they put the new carburetor on. It um was it done properly? So yeah, that's what up with the bus. So we'll make future updates with the bus. Um, yeah, I need a race team, man. I need like an old race team and that works on the old 350 Chevy engines, man. You go completely rebuild my bus, put a new racing engine in there. Not maybe not a new racing engine, but fix it up, make it look like racing engine, man. That'd be freaking bad. That'd be great. That's what I love to do to that bus. Just fix up my bus, pop my hood, and be like a racing engine underneath the hood. Look like Bob's car. I've been saving money. But I think we should at least get everything running. That's the first step. We just need to get. And then we slowly do upgrades. We do videos about upgrading the Chevy bus. We could make a bunch of money making videos about it. Working on an old Chevy bus. Yeah. All right. Please like, subscribe, and share. Gotta get off here. I do another live stream later on today when I get to the state fair. All right. I'm trying to keep on topic since this is a McDonald's live stream. I see a lot of you questions. Yeah, I'd like to join a panel with you tonight. Just send me a message on Facebook. Yeah, man. If you can. Do you have Facebook?